Hello everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we are playing the 4th mission of Sundjata, titled Blood on the Riverbank. There is actually an achievement associated with this level titled With the Help of My Sisters, where we have to amass 100 Gebeto warriors throughout the course of this level. I believe it is 100 Gebeto warriors at the same time, so not just 100 total, you need 100 of them. I'm going in without having played the level before, so we will see how difficult it is. Let's go ahead and get started.
A beast is most dangerous when cornered. Sumanguru was no different. He struck southward into the Mandinka heartland, where he had slaughtered Sundjata's family before. He was rumored to have brought his mystical balophon with him to summon victory, and griots were already singing that the war had been won by the sorcerer before it had even begun. Sundjata met him by the Niger River at a place called Kirina. A long line of Soso and Jollof warriors stood tall, banging their shields and grinning at the soldiers of Sundjata's coalition. Horses and camels brought to the field of battle kicked up enough sand to shroud the sun at noon. Sumanguru himself took to the field in the dusty twilight, and Sundjata faced him from across the hot expanse. As the armies prepared to charge, the music of a balophon began to flow through the air. The decisive moment was at hand, and all of West Africa awaited the victor.
Our main objectives are to defeat the army of Sumanguru in red. Our hints tell us that due to the poor supplies in this dry region, you can only support a population limit of 125. We're supposed to get 100 Gebetos, and our pop limit is 125? Are you kidding me? On the other hand, you can now advance to the Imperial Age. Mema and Fakoli were forced to fight for the SO. However, spies report that once they may be willing to change sides, However, spies report that once they may be willing to change sides if they think that Sundjata has a chance against Sumanguru. Shouldn't it be spies report that they may be willing to change sides once they think? I don't know where that once is supposed to go. It just sounds wrong. There's very little wood in this region, and the only way to secure more is by protecting the trade outpost. If your enemies destroy it, your task will be much harder. At first, the Malians do not have the support of the Gebeto warriors, but the Mema's princess is a renowned Gebeto fighter. Perhaps you can convince her and her warriors to join you. Your scouts report that Sundjata has a small camp set up in the east, on the edge of the desert. There are few resources in the region, but there are some to the east of the Mali camp. The Mema in green to the north are vassals of Sumanguru, and he holds their princess hostage to ensure their loyalty. They train camel riders, swordsmen, battering rams, and in some cases camel archers, so these guys are Berbers. Like the Mema, the Fakoli in yellow to the south are very unhappy with the harsh Soso rule and will rebel if given the chance. They field an army of crossbowmen, light cavalry, and mangonels. Across the river to the west are the fortifications of the Soso, in red. The Soso army relies on castles for the defense, and field a powerful combination of camel riders, pikemen, Shota warriors, and siege weapons. Okay, cool. So it seems like the first phase of the mission will be securing our allies, and then we will need to dedicate a lot of our population space to getting Gebetos, and the three of us will take down the evil Sumanguru. Okay, let's get this started.
Sumanguru has brought his social warriors to do battle against us. Let us teach this dog how we Mali soldiers fight.
Okay, we send 3 each to build TCs, and get our first villagers here on food. Lots of zebra here. Got a good amount of gold mines. We should remember that we are limited in pop space.
There is very little wood in this region. The only way we can get more is by transporting it over the river. But the river is guarded by the social towers. We should destroy all 5 of them.
Okay, so we need to destroy towers to get more wood. We do have a decent amount of wood here. It's not... Yeah, it won't last us forever, but it's a decent amount. Am I seriously about to lose a villager? Oh, come on. That's horrible. Time for our scout to be brave. Wow, that scout really saw its opportunity and took it. Losing a villager early kind of stinks. Get our next villagers on stone here. And keep our economy booming. We do seem to have a decent amount of stone, so we could probably build a castle both at home and on this riverbank here. We will also need to build some houses. How annoying. Alright, this isn't all bad so far. Our boom is starting to take off. We're getting wood. Did we lose our scout? We must have lost our scout. Yeah, he died bravely on the front line. You guys can build a stable, a couple stables here. We'll need those. Got lots of gold. We'll build a castle at the front here once we get enough stone. Have our man-at-arms heal up. Think about getting bow saw too. Let's build that castle. And we also need a blacksmith and university. Gotta make sure to remember to build those. Let's build the university. Let's build the blacksmith. Let's research Bosaw. Let's get 2 more villagers out. Nice. And we should be able to... Now that we have this castle, we should be secure against most enemies. Let's get the shorefish. Of course it's not safe there. I should have known that it was going to be safe there. Why did I think it was going to be safe there? The world may never know. Let's grab murder holes now. This is honestly still fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lost another Ville. Unlucky. Finish picking up that stone. Also unlucky. Yes, and go to food down south. You can get ballistics next. But truthfully, what I need is knights. Oh, I should have researched. Dang it! I should have researched heavy plow before building all those farms. That's my bad. The good news is, once we get the food up, we should have plenty of resources to train knights for a good amount of time. We have enough for another castle already, actually. So what I might do is I might send these villagers forward. Nope, let's not do that just yet. Let's get our force of cavalry up to prepare to destroy those towers. We got more crossbows headed our way. Let's pick up Tigui. It'll be useful enough since the map is pretty open. Grab Bodkin Arrow. Nice. Yeah, we're crushing their crossbows with our castle now. Let's build a monastery. Keep getting these shorefish. It's a very convenient place for a town, honestly. Lots of shorefish to be had. Let's trade some more knights. Start thinking about getting upgrades for these knights as well. one more scout out. A couple monks out as well to spend our gold. And we should also think about picking up a handcart as well. Yeah, let's scout out this region a little bit. Think about an appropriate place to build a castle. Put you guys on wood. Get 2 more knights. Let's grab the knight text next. Pick up ballistics since it doesn't cost any food. And honestly, I think that putting a castle here where the... yeah, near the gold maybe? Or maybe right here would be the best course of action. Look at that. Tigwi's already paying dividends. And we can actually advance to the Imperial Age, so I might just go ahead and do that. There's nothing really stopping us. Their attacks aren't super strong. So I will take this opportunity to get my researches up, get my economy flowing. Why not? I mean, so far so good. Things are fairly relaxing. We'll get our eco-techs going. Pick up a treadmill crane. Yeah. Fakoli and Mema, you know, they're sending guys at me, but they're not really doing anything super concerning. Oh, the Malian traders just got completely destroyed.
We have allowed our trade posts to be burned to the ground. Obtaining the wood we need will be far more difficult now.
There doesn't really seem to be much I could have done about that, honestly. Unless I built the castle, like, super freaking early. What I'm worried about is them coming at me now. That does put us on a little bit of a timer. It looks to me that we still have plenty of gold, or plenty of wood. Let's just make sure we don't lose our houses. Let's build a few more.
We want to throw off the Soso yoke, but cannot do so while Sumanguru keeps my daughter hostage. Save her and we will fight for you.
Nice. Okay. Oh, and I can't trade Gebettos. Really? Okay, so I can't even train my own Gebettos. That's gonna make getting this achievement pretty interesting. Oh boy. Let's kill the Treb. We will lose villagers here, but we got the Treb, and that's what matters. They seem to be obsessed with taking that tower out. Really obsessed with taking that tower out. So let's actually repair it. Send these guys back to work. Repair this tower. They seem so intent on keeping it up, so we'll be able to predict the AI's attacks if we keep the tower up. I don't mind sending the AI in that direction either. And truthfully, this is fine. I was going to use cavalry against them, but they're training halberdiers, so I might actually use melee and infantry against these guys. Get a few more man-at-arms out, get arson. Have you guys return to farming. Have a few starting man-at-arms as well. And sure, we can pick up guard tower too. Now we're in the Imperial Age, so we can pick up Imperial Age techs. Conscription is useful.
We have grown tired of Sumanguru and will join your side. Almighty Sundjata, for the mere sum of 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold? I can do that. I can make that happen. Let's get crop rotation. Build up a market. So you build this market. Maybe like right here. Blow up the ram. Let's pick up hoardings. Grab a trebuchet. Trebuchet can sit in the castle for a little while. Oh, got some stone piles over here too. Cool. Let's pick up Cavalier. Get the Treb. Grab a TC up here. Get some more gold. And let's wait for the gold to come in so that we contribute. It'll be useful to have a teammate. And it looks like we will need to free the Mema princess here. Otherwise, we will not be able to produce our own Gebettos. So that's rough. I thought as the Malians, you know, we'd be able to produce our own Gebettos for this mission, so I thought it'd be pretty easy, but I guess I was wrong. Let's decrease the tribute fee. Is this even worth it to? I guess it is. Still doing just fine defensively. We're delaying our researches just a little bit in order to get access to our first set of allies here. So 20% of 1,000 is 1,200, so we need 1,200 gold. We'll go ahead and sell some food and tribute. Fakoli. 1,000 gold. Boom.
Thank you for the gold. Now, if you build a castle in our town so we can defend ourselves against Sumanguru, we will honor our agreement. You have 10 minutes.
Really? Okay, well, I guess I can do that. Within the flagged area, huh? Where's the best place to build that? I'd say like right here is not bad. No, right here. Yeah, we'll go like right here at the front of their base. Pair this castle up. And now we're free to use our gold however we want. So I'm going to use it to train up some more longswords. We have access to Fakoli's wood here as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a TC down here. Well, if I had known that they were going to be so close, I wouldn't have built that there. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. We might actually fail this.
We knew we could trust you, Sundjata. Our spares and souls are yours.
Oh, actually we got it up. Lovely. Treadmill crane coming in clutch. We could wait for things to calm down a little bit there. Let's actually keep upgrading our infantry. Do we get siege engineers? No, by the looks of it, no. Let's grab architecture. And where's Red's docks? Don't know. Doesn't really matter. Let's grab two-handed swordsman now. We'll be able to pick up champion later too. Save up for plate barding armor next. Do they have a market? That's the important thing. They do have a market. Let's grab some trade carts. I was getting somewhat hairy for a little bit. We're in good shape now, though. There's plenty of gold mines forward for us to grab, and we're actually not under too much pressure, because Mema's not actually our enemy anymore. I do want to look into saving the princess soon, though. Let's get 2 more trebs, and let's pick up some more light cavalry. We need to upgrade to light cavalry as well. Do we have all our techs yet? Still lack mail armor and the last champ upgrade. Let's pick up light cavalry. And build a couple stables here so that we can reinforce at this area quicker. Grab plate mail. I think with this force we're ready to face off. Yeah, they're our ally now, so they're not our enemy anymore. We can go for freeing the princess. Let's move our treb back and start repairing it. How much does the champion upgrade cost? Oops, what's going on here? That's fine. 350 gold. It's actually pretty cheap. And I guess the limiting factor then will be how many Gebeto warriors we get, right? Because if there's no other way to get Gebeto warriors, then we can only wait for the princess to provide us with Gebeto warriors. You can actually sell food for gold too. If someone's buying food. We'll wait to pick up champs. That's the castle down, cool. Keep repairing this treb up. Get some more trade units out. Oh, our monk, he was too brave. But we're doing just fine now. Yeah, our reinforcements should be more than enough here. I thought they were shooting the princess for a sec. That would have been real scary. Come on, finish this gate, please. We're almost finished here. Maybe we should have prioritized this a bit earlier if we were going for the achievement. Okay, I guess we bring her back to the base. Do the objectives. Okay, let's see. Free her by destroying the castles and towers in the citadel where she's held, and then bring her to Mema's castle. Okay. Where is Mema's castle? Right here. There you go. Princess, you are safe. Let me escort you out. Destroy their dock in the process as well. Of course, there's more docks back there.
My precious daughter is back. You have made me a very happy man. We are with you, Sundjata.
Anytime, dude. Anytime. Still have like next to no wood in this region.
I'm very grateful that you saved me, Sundjata. In return, I want to offer you the help of my warrior sisters.
Okay, so I have 15 here. I assume that I'm going to be getting more somehow. So I guess we just play a waiting game now. Where we just make sure we don't beat them too quickly, I guess. We'll see. I need to amass 100 of them. So this is the part of the level where we can sit and wait. Like, I'm pretty confident that we could just overrun Sumanguru with what we have now with no problems. But I guess we need to wait longer. About to lose this castle. Let's not do that. Repair it back up. Oh, it's close. Out of gold here. We can start mining this gold in the front. And if they die, they die. 15 Gebettos. Research champion. And now the problem isn't losing. The problem is winning too quickly. I assume so. We should keep track of when we get our next set of sisters here, and measure the interval. I guess we could stand to weaken Sumanguru a little bit more. We can take out these front bases here, grab that stone. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to shift my forces to the south. Yes, can regroup here. I'm out of stone to repair, actually. Yikes. Let's mine this stone out so that we can get some more stone to repair. Oh, I can train them now. What am I doing? I can just train them. All right. Yeah, that makes this much easier. Yeah, that makes this significantly easier, actually. If I can train them myself, then it's just a matter of slowly but surely replacing my entire army with Gebettos. We'll pick up Farimba, why the hell not? Gebettos cost food and gold. We got plenty of food. Not much gold. Let's not lose our trips for no reason. Okay, so it's not a waiting game. We can produce our own Gebettos. And they train pretty quickly. Okay, so that's actually good. That means we can push at our own leisure here. Let's repair the castle. Okay, we can get in here. Now, if only our pop cap was a bit higher as well, that'd be much better as well. That's not a huge issue. Got elite Gebettos. Let's send these villagers over to gold. We need more gold. Need more gold, more Gebettos. Fewer of everything else, basically. At some point, we're going to need to start deleting our own villagers. Gebettos fortunately train very quickly. So the play here, I think, is to use our allies more or less as meat shields while we train a bunch more Gebettos. Gebetto, Gebetto, Gebetto! Sell our extra food for so much gold. We get so much gold for food here. For selling food, that is. We've hit our pop cap. I'm gonna start thinking about deleting villagers. In favor of more Gebettos here. In order to have 100 Gebettos, I can have at most 20 villagers. Oh, this sucks. I'm gonna have to do a coaling. I'm sorry, guys. You're gonna have to go into an early retirement. I promise I'll train you guys back up once I get the Gebettos that I need. I'm losing Gebettos on this side, meanwhile. More Gebettos! More Gebettos! Production queue's full. Okay, we retreat, we retreat. We've done the damage. We retreat. We take this time to increase our Gebetto numbers. We still have too many villagers. This is so horrible. We just killed our own eco for no reason. And for that reason, I don't like this achievement very much. If this is what I need to do in order to win and get the achievement, I will do it, but I don't like it. Let's grab herbal medicine. So I should have a crap ton of Gebettos now. With any luck at all, I should have way more than enough. Still haven't popped the achievement yet, though. More Gebettos! Do I have any military that's not a Treb, that's not a Gebetto? They're strong. I mean, I like the unit. They're strong. Okay, so I have 5 Trebs. More Gebettos! So 5 Trebs and 23 villagers. If everything else, assuming that literally everything else is a Gebetto, that should mean that I'm on the verge of unlocking the achievement. Hello? Okay, nice. So I just got the achievement in the bottom right. I can't tell because I must not be signed into Xbox Live. But I just got the achievement, so I'm going to reset my villager count and start sending these Gebettos into their deaths. I guess this is one way to force the usage of the melee and unique unit. Can't say I'm a big fan, but it is efficient at what it does. Okay, Gebettos and Trebs. We got more sitting in the castle itself too. Look at all these Gebettos that we've got. Oh, you love to see it. Now, Gebettos are very weak to siege. Scorpions and mangonels in particular. And this is because they have low HP and take pierce damage. They have low HP and scorpions deal pierce damage. So, I mean, they are quite good against other melee units because they can kind of out-kite them and out-micro them. But now we can get our eco back online and safely run these guys over to win the level. And truthfully, the Gebettos should still be able to do lots of work here. They should be able to delete these buildings quite quickly. Yeah, especially since they have arson. They can just look at how quickly they're just eviscerating these units, these buildings. The only thing we really need these Trebs for, or even our allies for, are to probably destroy this castle. So we should make an effort to protect these a little bit. Yeah, like look at how quickly these cavalry are gonna go down. They're just gonna get absolutely melted. Oh, and I just got the achievement in Xbox Live too, like a whole 3 minutes later after I got the Steam achievement. So who knows what's going on now? We get in there. Our allies are about to send us a new squad. Let's build a castle at the front here. Our allies will be sending us some meat shields soon enough. A bunch of towers, quite annoying. Let's delete the towers. And fun fact, Gebettos are actually, I believe, the only female military unit in the game. In this game, at least. There might be more in Age of Empires 3. They're three-shotting the tower. Oh, these are so fun to play with. Sumanguru's days are numbered. We don't need these villagers anymore. Our allies are in. Once we destroy that castle, we can basically just run in for free with our Gebettos and completely crush them. Our allies are actually in, so they're meat shielding for us for the time being. And that should be the game. Easy money.
The Soso have been utterly beaten and Sumanguru is on the run. We are victorious!
Alright, so pretty easy mission overall. Going out of our way to get 100 Gebetto is honestly probably the most difficult part about this. We had to clear up a lot of population space in order to get those Gebetto. But it wasn't too inconvenient. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't too inconvenient, especially considering that Gebettos are strong units, and they were just deleting buildings. And it is fun to have Gebettos run around and just slaughter everything. They're weak against tower and castle fire. They're pretty weak against mass range units. They're weak against scorpions, but Sumanguru doesn't really produce enough to get a mass that's threatening to us. So long as we have siege and a meat shield to absorb some of the arrow fire, the Gebetto will do lots and lots of damage. You saw them, they were like two-shotting towers. They were just absolutely wiping out production buildings really quickly. It was fun. I had a good time with this level overall.
Armies crashed against each other. They buckled and wrenched, bristling serpents coiling and writhing amidst the clamor of weapons and the rumble of hooves. Many times, the Malian soldiers faltered, but at critical moments, Sundjata would ride across the lines to rally his men, inspiring them to push on and prevail. At long last, the Soso onslaught slowed and their resolve began to fade. Sensing that the tide had turned, Sumanguru abandoned his men and fled into the mountains. At the sight of their leader in flight, the exhausted Soso lines collapsed. The celebrations lasted for days, with the most bountiful feasts ever seen. All the kings of the coalition gathered to proclaim Sundjata their Mansa, the king of kings. Mali had become an empire, and Sundjata its emperor.
Alright, yeah. This is a nice, fun little level. Plenty of gold scattered everywhere, plenty of stones scattered around as well. You can trade with your allies once they join you. I wouldn't recommend saving the dock here at all. It's pretty pointless, I think. you have plenty of wood. You don't really need wood for much, especially if you're going to be using Gebettos primarily anyway. So, yeah, by the time you run out of wood at your own base, you will be able to have access to most of your allies' wood, if necessary. For example, right here. And honestly, like, wood is not that valuable of a resource in this map anyway, so long as you are pushing at an adequate pace. Yeah, so just make sure that you push. I don't think it's such a huge deal. I completely ignored the secondary objectives to destroy the towers. I completely ignored the secondary objective to protect the docks. I never got a single wood shipment from that dock, and I still was able to beat this very easily. As you guys can probably see, I actually held back because I was busy trying to produce these Gebetto. Yeah. Overall, quite a fun campaign. We have the Lion's Den next, and that'll be the final level of Sundjata. I'll see you guys next time. My name's been The Clever Fool. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.